Malaysian leaders, do you know what they are capable of every time when there's a new prime minister? They are good at wayanging, everyday wayang. Instead of zooming, focusing and facing so many problems that Malaysia is always having, like the economy, how the Malaysians are living, racial issues and whatever is very important to the life of Malaysians, do they know? Malaysian livelihood is at stake now. The newly appointed Prime Minister Anwar is picking problems in Singapore just like any new Prime Minister did before. Does anyone of you feel like giving him a punch? He lied to the Malaysians. Their own Malaysia shit problems are already more than enough, but what they do is always bring Singapore into picture. Over the water supplies agreement, territorial dispute, and now Pedra Branca Island. And to let you know, I used to guard that island for a few years before. The Horsebird Lighthouse. This is the reason why Singapore is always getting stronger, because of the resistance it's always facing. And Malaysia is always down. Every time they have a new change of government, it's always so damn useless because of their laziness and boastfulness that really mess up the country. What Anwar is doing now is obviously trying to blackmail Singapore for money. I have already predicted before, whether Anwar, Mahathir or any shit in Malaysia become prime minister so far, except Najib, they will always use the Singapore issue as a distraction so that they could have excuses not to do anything or delay any work whatever they have promised during the election. And for you all need to know, Anwar will be a screwed up prime minister and Malaysia will be screwed out together with him. Pedra Branca Island was already internationally officially awarded to Singapore in 2008. Malaysia has already lost. So why there is a need for Anwar to bring out the issue again? Is it necessary and meaningful to waste time and resources on this? He should give up on bringing this kind of issue that could only bring hostility. And to make himself useful, he should clean and oil his rusty brain to work on how to make Malaysia better. But he's still behaving like an old mutton head who's still living in the past but not moving on to the future. It's so stupid for Malaysians to trust this stupid Bodo to be the Prime Minister. This is the reason that he boastfully announced that he wouldn't take any salary because he knew he can't do anything good for Malaysia. He's just a useless and good for nothing new Prime Minister. Do you know what he promised the Malaysians during the election? Overcome the cost of living issues by ensuring sufficient supplies of food products. Is not done. Increasing the workforce in agriculture to guarantee food security is not done. Building a clean and trustworthy system of governance, full of corruption still. Safeguarding parliamentary sovereignty as a core pillar of democracy is still a big mess. And guaranteeing media freedom, etc., etc. But the thing is, he hasn't started all these things. Where are they? Or are his fake promises? Instead, he's talking big about the island right after he became the Prime Minister. He's the biggest liar in the world and also the most coolest joker who doesn't have any idea how to make Malaysia better. He has no idea how to fix problems in Malaysia but has to use an unorthodox way to blackmail Singapore for money by using the island as a hostage. He's blackmailing, behaving like underclass hooligans desperately trying to get money. Remember to leave down comments. Please subscribe, like and share. See ya!